everybody. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday indeed. Oh, geez.
Careful there.
Almost. See, that's why I don't like to sit, because my elbow slides.
All right. Well, you'll do better next time.
We're going to invest some more money in a different sort of a bigger table. Or
Spill-proof desk for you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Well, everybody, thanks for joining us to chat about what's happening in San Diego and maybe a very brief real estate market update.
Perhaps.
And if a bunch of teenagers crash through the door, start demanding food, don't worry. That's just John and his friends who are having one last bash before they all go off to do whatever they're going to do after they've graduated from high school.
Moving on in the world.
Yes.
I don't think I updated this week because we did the month over month.
Oh, no, this is the wrong slide. All right, well, why don't you talk about something interesting
I'll
while
regale
I fix this.
you with stories of days gone by as she pulls up the other slide so we can give you the month over month overview. We had a roommate when we first met.
This is just a random roommate story. Okay, go ahead. I have the slide up, but tell your story.
Well, when I first met Deva, we lived in Arcata, California. We were both going to Humboldt State University, and I lived with this guy who we'll call JB because that was his name, JB.
J-Dog sometimes.
J-Dog sometimes, and he was a surfer. And
where was he from?
I don't want to get too personal.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, he was from Southern California.
Southern California. Yeah. He was a Southern California surfer guy. And through a bizarre series of circumstances, I wound up with him as my roommate. And he was a great guy. Don't get me wrong, but living with a surfer,
Eric isn't the kind of guy who likes a bunch of sand around the house.
The sand was everywhere, and it was gritty, and it was all over we'd get on the floor, the wetsuit would, because you can't surf in Humboldt County without a wetsuit, and a pretty thick one at that, and they get all caked with sand. Anyway, JB's one of his mottos was, "Can't sweat a little sand, dog." Because
you couldn't worry. Translation: you couldn't worry about some sand.
Don't worry about
it's not
sand.
that big of a deal.
But exactly. And I would be like, JB, I'd walk in the bathroom. There's sand between my toes. Anyway, I don't dislike sand. I like the beach. I just don't like the sand all, in the car and on the feet and the bathroom and the whatever. But just remember this in life: you can't sweat a little sand, dog.
Okay, I think that's good wisdom for all of us.
Yes.
All right, I have the slide up. Are you ready to talk about the market?
Yes. We're going to put the slide.
We'll put the slide up. You ready to go? Okay.
Month over month overview for the San Diego County real estate market. New listings are down 0.4%. Pending sales are up 2.4%. However, that is a very small number. The increase it's negligible. 2.4%. Pretty meaningless. 10.6% rise in closed sales, which is good. 2,100 closed sales in July is awesome relative to last July. 3.6% increase in days on market from 28 to 29 days, and 2.9% down on the median price, which I predicted last month. I was too early because it happened in July.
You weren't wrong. You were just early.
That's right. Now, look at what's happened. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to do that, am I?
Okay, well, you have 9 seconds if you want to show that slide in 9 seconds.
I want to do, where's the rate slide?
Oh, that's not a slide. We would have to go to the Freddie Mac site.
Sorry, folks. Rates are down this week.
Quite a bit, too.
Yes.
I mean, relatively. Okay, here, let's see. Let's do this real quick.
When things like this happen, you just remember you can't sweat a little sand.
That's right. If your slides get all mucked up, just
let it roll off your back. Let that sand grind between your toes and get all over the couch and everything else.
In your car.
I talked with Art earlier. He accidentally dialed me.
Okay.
I saw a missed call from Art, and I was excited. I'm like, I get to talk to Art while I'm driving to my appointment. But then he had accidentally dialed me, and he agreed that we could still talk. However, there was a top of the hour was coming up, and I wanted to hear the top of the hour news.
All right, well.
I was like, get out of here, Art.
Maybe Art will join us. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Now, let's talk about weekend stuff happening, the most exciting events happening this weekend in San Diego. So, have you ever wanted to watch a roller derby opener, season opener? You have. Okay, well, tomorrow is your chance. It's happening at the Ringers Roller Rink. So I just learned this, but apparently in San Diego we have a ladies roller derby team. It's called the San Diego Wildfires, and they practice at the Ringers Roller Rink in Canto. And tomorrow they're having their season opener. Now I'm just going to play a little bit of this.
I'm concerned our mic audio is pegging. I see it pegging in. Well, maybe it's hear you talk for a second.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Okay. All right. It's okay. It went red a couple of times. I don't want it to be distorted.
Do you want to be able to hear the audio on this, or do you want to just?
Okay, sure. Let's do that.
Let's check out this roller derby action.
Football on wheels, but we're all going the same direction.
And they all do it happily alongside their sisters at Ringers Roller Rink.
It's my happy place. It's a safe space, and it's mostly a space where I can be my true self, uninhibited.
This looks pretty serious.
Everybody needs a space where they can be their true self uninhibited.
This is where they call home away from home. For us, that we make a community center for people feels
Ringer
really good.
Goldfarb?
I've never been to this place before, but
Where is this?
it's in Encanto, I guess. 2-acre
home.
property,
Oh,
outdoor
oh,
roller rinking.
Encanto, of course.
Yeah.
Pandemic made Ringers a hot spot for people to get their skating.
All right, well, have you seen enough of this?
And the owners once
If you want to
crazy
see more,
idea
go see it in
ignited
person,
an
and
outdoor
let's
roller
look
rink
at
craze.
how you can do it. So tomorrow, that's tomorrow, yes, August 10th.
Yep.
San Diego Wildfires. Tickets, okay? It's from 3 to 5 p.m. Only $19.90. That's actually not that bad, and that includes even the fees.
Yeah. What fees?
You know how you buy tickets online and they have fees? Yeah, it's only $1.90.
Okay.
$1.90. So it's a pretty good value.
That is
more
good.
action, more badassery. Can we say that on YouTube?
Badassery.
All right. Let's see. Oh, also this weekend, what's coming up? So the Perseid meteor shower is in town. Well, it's all over, but it's in the sky, but it's also in town here.
See, your audio keeps over-modulating. I'm concerned it's going to be distorted.
Well, we could stop and
retool everything?
yeah.
Does your mic have a volume on it, or?
I don't know. You set it up.
Well, I know, but it wasn't. I didn't think it was going to be over. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. Just a second, folks.
Well, if we start mucking with it now, it's likely to get messed up.
I think it's okay.
Okay.
I think it's
This
okay.
is how it has been, so it's been
Let's
all right.
make sure it didn't change on the receiver there.
Oh, somebody is.
It was on 12 before. See, I knew it. Damn it. I knew there was something going wrong. All right, so how does it? Oh, no. No, no. Okay.
All right.
I knew there was something weird. It was 12:12 when I set it over there, and somehow it bumped up to 15.
Well, maybe the cats were fooling.
I think
with it.
well, no, it's okay.
You think you?
I think just when I pushed that button right now, it went up to 15. I don't think it was.
All right. Okay. Well, I just looked at it and it was 15 before I handed it to you. I didn't push it.
No, I had messed with your box before that. Ooh, sorry, folks.
All right. Let's move on. Okay.
Yes, that's what she said. Sorry.
Meteor shower is happening this weekend. Anytime it's dark, go outside and look up. It will appear to be radiating from the constellation Perseus, but could be happening anywhere in the sky. And this is the most anticipated meteor shower of the year. This year it'll be a little bit obscured by the moon, but the moon will be setting around midnight. So it's really the best if you can go out in the early morning hours right before dawn, but you have to get up early to do that. So, there could be meteors happening anytime. So go out, look up at the sky. Let's see, Monday night, Tuesday early dawn, that's going to be like the peak of it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get up.
We're going to be sleeping.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping.
We're getting up early now because folks are going to school. I'll be right back.
Yeah, summer's over for us. Anyway.
That didn't sound good.
No, that was just one of our lights. If you want a place to look at the dark sky to check out the meteors, here's a couple good spots. Go up to Julian. Anza Borrego is good. We've stayed at Agua Caliente State Park before, and they have pretty nice cabins there. They're fairly basic, but they've got like a bathroom in them and air conditioning. Out in the desert in Agua Caliente, there's just a few of them. It's a great spot to see events in the sky. We went out there for the Geminid shower one year.
It was lovely.
Yeah, there was also a sand and dust storm, but we powered through it.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Borrego Springs.
Yeah, see, this is... So I knew there was a reason I told the sand story, because there was.
We have a sand
it was
theme going
blowing,
tonight.
It was blowing sand. There was sand in my ears. It was sand in my nose. Sand everywhere. But it was desert sand. It wasn't beach sand.
And then John, he was a little guy at the time, he wrote a paper for school called The Night of 100 Meteors. So I guess that was good for him.
It made it all worthwhile.
Yeah. All right. So everybody's been waiting for the pandas. We've been doing Panda Watch 2024.
Panda Watch!
Yeah. So 2 giant pandas made their debut at the zoo yesterday. They had a big ceremony.
That's good. It's all
Okay.
right.
So you're helping John out by cooking
No,
in
I'm
the
cooking
kitchen.
our potatoes.
Oh, okay. So
I
they
think
had
they got a little dried out.
That's too bad. They had a ceremony yesterday at the zoo for the debut of the pandas.
Oh, okay.
We'll turn this on
Yeah,
again.
Andrew Schultz has been
In fact, I'm
all
standing
over
right
this,
now on this
'cause
red carpet. They rolled out the red carpet.
They have
for
the whole,
many
He
people
works
who
for
were
the Zoo
involved in
TV,
this
yeah.
opening
Sorry, go ahead.
ceremony of
No, I
Panda
forgot what I
Ranch.
was gonna
We're
say.
in front
That's
of
They have
our
the
Panda
whole-
shop now.
They've got this whole area for the
People want their
pandas.
Panda swag, of course. It's the cutest kind of stuff, right? I mean, ears included. So
We've
this
been
is
waiting
been
for these pandas for a
21
long
years
time.
since the
21
United
years since
States
we've
has
had.
seen the return
It
of
doesn't seem like that long
giant
since we've
pandas.
had
Of course,
pandas. But
Doesn't
I guess
really
it
seem-
is.
yeah.
No, somebody should
So we
fact
saw a
check
lot
that.
of
I think we might have had
Chinese
pandas more
dignitaries
recently.
I swear to
than that,
God,
but-
I've seen
And
some
fans
pandas
of
more
the
recently
pandas.
than 21 years
Musicians, you
ago.
name it. Chris will
Yeah,
get
me
into all
too.
of
That doesn't
But
seem
let's
right
give
at
you some
all, but
background
that's what they're saying on the
these
news.
animals.
I don't
These
believe
giant
it.
Bears. Yes, they are bears.
And of
Remember
course,
that. Sinbad,
a major
we'll start
theme
with
in
her. So
the
Sinbad's
Anchorman
almost 4
movie
years
is
old.
the
Well,
pandas
don't
at the
choose
San
the
Diego
active,
Zoo. So
alert one, which we certainly
You know,
saw.
I like
She
the
loves to
pandas,
be
but I gotta
covered in
tell
this
you,
bamboo. She
little
climbs
secret,
right in it,
polar
eats
bears are my
away.
favorite
She's
bear at the
really an
zoo
excellent
because they can
climber. She
swim
also
and they're
loves to
diving
roll
and
around,
you
which
know
we had a chance to
look
meet
at
too.
they're
So
very
cute.
active.
She has the
polar
larger,
bears.
round face with the big
Pandas are good
ears.
too.
So that's
Gotta
how
love
you
the
can
pandas.
distinguish between the two
But
of
if
them.
you're a
For me-
San Diegoan, you gotta love pandas.
I know, but for me, polar bears where it's at. I guess
Look
I
at
shouldn't
that
have said
face.
that.
How could
Aw.
you? Oh.
How could I
So
prefer a
Yunchuan
polar
is
bear
almost
to that
5 years
face?
old. He's the male. Yun means cloud.
Okay, anyway,
River.
so they're there now. They had a big
Grandmother,
ceremony.
Yun, a familiar name for us here in San Diego.
That's not what I
She
meant to do.
resided here at the San Diego Zoo.
So if you want, so it's very crowded at the zoo now. If you want to see the pandas, not so much the polar bears. You can see them. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So there's a few different ways you can see the pandas. You can get timed tickets, which I guess is sort of like a fast pass at Disneyland. But there's like a kiosk where you scan a code and get a ticket to see the pandas. Or there's a standby line. You could just go stand in line.
I'll be content to see them in photographs. I
Okay.
mean, if there's an opportunity to go to the zoo when I don't have to fight my way through, a bunch of people to see the pandas.
Well, maybe some other time we'll go see the pandas. But if you want to pay extra, you can go, and get up early. You can go on an early morning with pandas walking tour. So that's another way if you're committed to seeing the pandas.
We may have the inside track on this.
What do you mean?
I don't want to,
Oh, we might have friends who know people or know the pandas.
I'm kind of a big deal. I know people know me.
All right. So more good news for San Diego. USA Today has released its list of top 100 wine festivals across the United States. And I'm not going to spoil where we are, but let's check it out. So USA Today, that's a fairly credible publication, right?
It's a nationwide newspaper. It's sort of a,
All right. Well,
it's a fluff-
people have heard of it.
Yeah,
it's better than Wallet Hub or that place
it's
that
an
sells
actual,
lawnmowers.
it's an actual news organization.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What are you going to do? I think we all deserve
I'll be right
to know.
back.
You're not going to tell us what you're doing?
I'm going to check the potatoes one more time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. I guess that's interesting. Okay, so USA Today picked 10 best wine festivals in the United States. Their readers voted for the top picks. Okay, so we've got Key West, Florida, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Dana Point, California, close to home, Naples, Florida, Santa Rosa, another California one. Got to have a Sonoma, you're bringing
I'm bringing them here. So,
you're bringing snacks?
well, I'm gonna show the people.
Okay.
These are
cubed Yukon Gold potatoes that have been put through the Ninja Air roaster. They're very hot right now, so we can't try them yet.
Okay.
But
You're just teasing me with the
no,
cubed potatoes.
when they cool off, you can try one.
Okay.
I brought us each two cubes to try.
All right.
They're pretty hot though.
Okay,
I don't think that people want to see us burn our mouths.
They might. I bet
Yeah,
some
I bet
people
you
do.
some people are like, yeah, why don't you burn yourself? Yeah, burn yourself. Go ahead. Do it.
Okay, now we're looking at the top 10. We're going down the top 10.
I'm
We're
sorry.
working our way to number 1.
Okay.
Miami Beach, Florida, Santa Barbara, another California.
These are wine festivals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You distracted me with your potatoes, but all right, I'm back on track now.
Mm-hmm.
Rhinebeck, New York, which I've never. Have you ever heard of Rhinebeck, New York?
It's upstate New York.
Okay. Number 2, Black Vines, Oakland, California. Now, what could be the number 1 spot? We haven't discussed it yet, and we're talking about San Diego, so it wouldn't make sense unless number 1 was San
Oh
Diego.
my goodness. Look at that.
San Diego Bay Wine and Food Festival in San Diego. Sandy beaches and sailboats set the scene for this week-long festival in San Diego. Celebrity chefs, top-notch winemakers, mixologists, and a bunch of other stuff. That does look hot. It's steaming.
Yeah, but it's good.
All right.
Oh yeah. That's not bad. I thought they had dried out, but
It's nice and crispy, soft on the inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
Those are
nice.
going to be good. John, you said he has the friends over. Mm-hmm. And we have.
Now my hand is all greasy, though.
Just wipe it on my shorts.
Thanks.
These are my gym shorts.
I don't want to stain my fusion movement arts shirt.
Right. So I'm sorry. Were you saying something else?
No, I'm
Did I
sure it wasn't
interrupt you?
important. Go ahead.
Okay. So John has friends over, as David mentioned, and our other one, Alex, is at the pool right now with them. And they're going to come back later and cook. And I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, because that's what we're having for dinner tonight. These cubed potatoes and burgers.
Okay. I think there's some other maybe side dishes or something, but all right.
Maybe so.
Okay, so this I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about this food and wine festival, but it seems like it's like a whole week-long extravaganza with events in multiple different places. Some of it's happening at the Port of San Diego. That seems like the big festival, and then there's different stuff happening at restaurants and whatnot. Anyway, 20 years. So it's November 2nd to 10th. And I looked on Reddit, and even the people on Reddit who tend to be, and I'm one of them too, they tend to be somewhat jaded and cynical. And if there's any festival, the people on Reddit will tell you if it's not going to be good. And they seem to like this one. So this is Reddit folks approved, which is a fairly tough designation to get.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Well, my birthday's on the 3rd. Maybe I should check it out.
that could work. Okay, so a woman from La Jolla has collected thousands of forgotten toys from the beach. So this
La
lady-
Jolla man clings to life after being attacked by a pack of dogs in an abandoned pool.
Okay, that was a better intro. But this lady from La Jolla, she walks this one mile stretch of beach with her dog every morning, and she's been collecting toys from the beach. And she admits she hasn't collected, but there are thousands of them. So here's just a little clip.
She's never tried to count exactly how many toys she's collected.
Wednesday was a rather big day here.
She guesses it's somewhere in the thousands, and it's from only a 1 mile stretch of beach.
I can't even imagine how much is
I don't know if I would do this. It seems like a
being
pretty big
left on
project.
beaches and how
Some of
much
these
it is
people
ending
might
without
be
a
going
meal.
back to try and
Some
see
of
if
the
they could
toys have
find their
already been
stuff.
promised
I
to the
guess
San
they
Diego Junior
shouldn't have gone in the
Lifeguards
water and
for
left their
annual
toys
summer program
unattended.
for children with autism and their families to enjoy a beach day.
She's planning to donate a lot of them,
All right, well,
giving
that's
them
good.
away,
Yeah.
donating
Giving
them.
them a new life.
That is a
Now
lot of
that
beach
I
toys,
know
though.
That's a
it's
ton of
problem,
beach
Yeah.
toys.
I don't even know how I stop because I don't really want to keep doing this. But, at
But
the
she can't
same
stop.
time, I don't know how you ignore such a big problem.
Dana Williams, NBC 7.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Gina also says she's
All right,
seen
beach
take
toys.
one, leave one beach
Okay.
toy bin. She hopes.
So do
that
you
by
remember
raising
how
awareness about the
last
issue-
week we had the seagull that was
See, that
in
guy was using his eyebrows too.
talking with your eyebrows? Do you remember how last week we had the seagull that was stealing chips from that
Yes.
store in England? Well, we have another seagull. Oh, we're going to need these again. We
Okay.
have another seagull, and this was in Massachusetts.
I've got to get the Bluetooth
I know,
headphones.
this is ridiculous. We keep saying we're going to set up our
So
Bluetooth and we
silly.
haven't done it yet. Okay, so this guy from Nantucket, don't don't go there.
Okay.
There's a man from Nantucket, and he went fishing, and then afterwards he went to the store, and he had his wallet. He didn't have any pockets, so he put his wallet in the shopping cart, and a seagull took off with it. So here's what happened.
I'm gonna make a limerick out of this. There once was a man from Nantucket.
They coming out of it.
So the seagull took his wallet.
Yep.
It's up on the roof, and it's
There's
picking the
cash.
stuff out of the wallet. That's
There's
some cash rolling
money
around.
floating
Yeah.
around.
That seagull looks like it knows what it's doing.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you're never getting that wallet back.
Anyway,
That's funny.
I mean, I've seen seagulls steal, potato chips or, somebody's ice cream or a hot dog, but a wallet, that's leveling up.
Now I have
Even by seagull
I have a
standards.
piece of time stuck
I have
between
one
my
more.
teeth.
That's good. That's not Bernie anymore either.
Right.
All right. You have anything else you wanted to talk about?
Not really. I mean, I'm going to work on that limerick and come back next week with the Nantucket seagull limerick.
There once was a seagull from Nantucket.
Yeah, and I'm going to make it not dirty.
Okay, a clean Nantucket limerick.
Because as soon as you said Nantucket, of course, every young boy and some young ladies have heard, the various Nantucket limericks, and it's easy. It's it's a short trip to the other word that rhymes with that. Anyway, yeah,
All right.
Woo! Yeah.
Shall we get along with our evening dinner preparations?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
All right. Well,
thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing on YouTube. If you do, we love that.
leave us a comment. Let us know what you're up to this weekend.
Yes, and pass it around. The more subscribers we get, the more crazy content we can figure out how to bring you. We're fairly regular with what we do now, but we've got a bigger vision, and it's coming your way soon. And the faster all your friends subscribe, the faster we can bring it to you. So
Maybe even your mom.
yes. Ask your mother to subscribe.
Okay.
And
also,
your father too. Oh, sorry.
all right, but also if you're outside tonight and it's dark, look up, or even anytime you think of it, go outside, look up, because you might see a really cool meteor.
We hope so.
Yes.
We hope you do, and if you do, let us know.
Yes. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.
Freeze frame.